Well, welcome, Sam. Thank you so much for coming in today to Planning Training to, have a look at trialing an assessment tool, instrument.
No problem. I'm excited to help. And
Yeah.
this subject, I've gotten a lot out of it, so I'm happy to,
Mm, mm.
do what I can.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Um, Today's really just a conversation in discussing, what the process will look like today. Um, we will be, going through a questioning instrument as part of your unit of competency, FSK LRG 004, using short and simple strategies for work-related learning.
Okay.
Do you recall that?
I do. Upskilling. My office is trying to upskill, and I'm still upskilling now. See, I'm still living this unit.
Wonderful. So we'll really be, working on trialing an assessment questioning instrument around that particular unit, where there will be a number of questions that I'll be asking of you with model responses that I have.
Okay.
If you are not satisfied with any of the answers or feedback on these questions, you are welcome to access an appeals process. Are you aware of that?
I am aware, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I think you have put in a query before, actually,
Yeah.
for another unit.
Yeah.
Vexatious.
Yeah, it was a rough year.
Anyway, that's really good to hear. And in terms of the assessment, did you have any accessibility requirements for this conversation today?
No, but thank you for asking.
That's
no
okay.
LLN needs.
No LLM needs?
No.
LLLLN, as I like to say.
Professor Jackman, you are a hoot.
So, Sam, I'm just going to go through a number of questions with you, just to trial this assessment instrument, and just to really get a sense of where you're at in your learning needs and goals, and to really work out how you're travelling and where the gaps are and how it can best assist you moving forward.
Thank you. I like the sound of this.
So, Sam, the first question is just around identifying potential barriers to learning.
I just ask a question. So, what's the assessment instrument? Like, how am I going to be presenting this?
In terms of how you're presenting the assessment
Like, if
instrument?
as a student, like, what am I going to be? Am I doing this verbally, or is this a written?
Yeah, so this would be a written assessment tool, instrument.
So a questionnaire.
A questionnaire, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So you'll be providing copies out to each of the students in the environment if you were to implement this in a classroom environment.
Okay, yeah.
And then you would ask them to fill out the questions of which there are 10, and that would be within a 10-minute time frame. And then you would provide them with your model answers at the end of that, in synthesizing all of their feedback. Does that all make sense?
That does make sense, yeah.
Okay, great. I think that might be all we need to actually do today.
Okay.
I can go through the questions.
Maybe just give me one or two model questions so I know what to expect.
Yeah, so similar to how I've discussed this trial with you today, you would go through the procedures and the context of why you're undertaking this particular assessment with the students. And then you would just follow up with a written questionnaire. So you would just really ask the student firstly, the first question is just around, asking students to identify a potential barrier to their learning.
Okay.
So an example of that, a model response might be the student might identify 3 different areas for improvement relating to their learning techniques, such as time management and organisation.
Okay, and then these would just be like ticking off like the performance criteria, knowledge evidence, all that stuff.
That's right. So you'd be kind of cross-checking with the assessment matrix in terms of performance criteria, knowledge evidence, which they're the only 2 on the unit reference matrix anyway. Yeah,
it was a pretty easy unit, to be honest. Pretty relaxed.
Well, we don't like to gloat, so
yeah. Well, thanks for keeping it short and simple. I like it.
That's okay. Well, I hope that was really helpful, and please do provide feedback to Planning Training if you do have any further concerns.
I will. I will let them know.
Take care.
Thank you.
Go well.
Thank you.